Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
I can't believe we are literally filming our first ever KKU podcast ever.
I can't believe it either. I feel like God just aligned the stars perfectly for us to meet and make this podcast, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for y'all of you, for all of you that don't know, we're just two girls really who live in the middle of nowhere on a little snowflake.
Yeah.
With basically like 15 other people in our town, and yeah, we all just love to talk about each other anyway, and love little, I don't know, everyone's tea, everyone's business. It's interesting, it's entertaining, and so we thought, why don't we make this page where everyone can come and gather and just get all the tea at once in one spot.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be, you know, the one-stop shop for it all.
Yeah.
But really, actually, I gotta stop you right there because is this really about them?
No, girl.
I didn't think so.
It's not about them. I could care less about them, to be honest. It's about us. But wait, who are you?
I'm Katelyn. Who are you?
Girl, I'm Kams. I'm the owner of this house.
Everything you are about to hear is allegedly alleged. Kams and Katelyn cannot and will not be held responsible for anything that they say.
Smack, smack.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Did you miss us?
Because we missed you. Thinking about this time that Reese and I were younger, and we were friends with this other person, and we knew that our friendship with this other person was about to expire, right? And
Run its course.
yeah, it had been ran its course. And anyway, we had this person's car for the day. We're up in the hills, like deep in the hills, and going way too fast. Obviously, we're like 16, 17, I don't know. We're too young. And we go over this giant bump. Kerplunk. Off the back bumper flies, bitch.
Yo.
The bumper is back there in the street. We get out, go get the bumper, take that shit to the transfer site at the bottom of the hill, and never speak of it again. Ever. Literally have never spoken about it one time in my life.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was super funny.
Not actually picking it up, but actually, you know, just taking it back to the transfer site.
Well, yeah, I wasn't about to leave it in the middle of the street. Yeah, I'm not a litterer.
Is that a word?
A litter bug. I'm not a litter bug.
Litterer.
I don't know. I'm not a litter bug. Especially not a big ass bumper. Or back bumper. I don't even know. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Bumper, so. But rear and
rear. The booty.
Booty bumper.
The peaches. Anyways, so you talk about that just made me think about this one time when I was with my best friend, and we were like, you know, just in our little bad girl era, and we used her sister's car, and it was like, you know, an older car, and it was definitely sus looking. It was like, you know, if I was a cop, I'd look at that car and be like, I'm gonna pull that motherfucker over. Like that kind of sus. And so we were like driving in, like it was broad daylight, like we weren't being bad or anything, but we went in and get gas, and as soon as we're done, we back out and we pull a kerplunk too. But ours also included the skirt because we literally backed the fuck up into like those like concrete ass like pillars.
No,
and
for some reason I would have been scared that I was gonna catch on fire.
Literally. I was like, okay. But no, we were so fucking scared, and like, we just literally, probably definitely gaslit her sister, and like, lied and just acted like it didn't happen. I don't remember. Either we did that or we just like cried our hearts out. It just caught me off so guard.
And then you said the words backwards.
I didn't. What did I say?
I don't remember now.
Yeah, I'm getting it back. my choices right
I
now.
know, that was so funny. Wait, what was it? I forgot.
It caught me off so off guard. We
It got me off so guard.
Anyways, the fact that when that happened,
They got me off so guard.
they got me off so off guard.
It got me off so guard.
So guard sounds like some superhero. So guard.
It sounds like
Some like. So guard. Oh my gosh!
I was startled.
Yo, the way your eyes just got so big.
That story
keep this shit
you were
in.
just telling me that where you guys backed it in that pool. It reminded me of this other story that when I was with Reese, we leave a party. I'm not driving the car, right? I'm in like the passenger seat or the back seat. I think I was in passenger seat actually.
Okay.
And I was like sick from this party, right? So I just had my head back, eyes closed. I just could not wait for us to get back home. And another little kerplunk. But we're going straight down College. So I'm like, why is there even a kerplunk right now? There should be no kerplunks. And then Reese is like, we just got hit by a car, Mac. I'm like, no fucking way. I sit up, immediately start gaslighting this man. No, we didn't. You hit a curb. And
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
no, the fuck I did not, girl. Like, we just got hit by a car. Mac. I'm like, no, we didn't, dude. Like, why would you just make that up? Like, why would you make up that we just got smacked by a car? Like, I really need to go home. I'm about to throw up. And he's like, well, we just need to pull over into this parking lot so I can, like, look at my car. Or, like, look at the car. I don't think it was his car. I don't remember. And whatever, we pull over. Next thing we know, this guy pulls up next to us. And he's all, are you guys okay? Like, are you guys okay? And Reese is like, yeah. Like, we're fine. You know, like, do you know what happened? Like, what happened? Were you watching us? And this guy is like, yeah, you guys, like, a car just came and smacked you guys. Like, drove
Yo.
right into you. And then after he hit you guys, he just drove off. And then you guys just pulled into this parking lot. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
it's okay, it
fucking
happens.
God.
Like, embarrassing shit happens. I don't know why I was gaslighting him.
That smacked.
Mhm.
And also left. Smacked and left.
You ever, like, been really affected by a celebrity's death? Or, like, a famous person's death?
I feel like I definitely have some people now,
Yeah.
but like none of them died.
Yeah.
But like,
Or, like, they haven't passed yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely have a lot of people on my list now. But like, I think one thing that did really affect me was Kobe's, only because
Yeah.
like how big it was. Like, it was really sad, and it was really like
That
just
was-
everywhere, and all like the speeches and like it was sad.
Yeah.
If I see other people sad, I do get sad. For
Yeah,
sure.
no, that was really sad.
Yeah.
I did not mean to giggle. My tummy gurgled. And so I gurgled. I didn't gurgle. I giggled at my tummy gurgling. But yeah, that was really sad. His death
Mhm.
was awful.
What about you? Do you have any?
Yeah. When Draco the Ruler died.
Oh,
That.
can't believe you were literally sitting here thinking about celebrity deaths, and I was actually low-key thinking about the fact that like I just sometimes really question how the fuck we became friends.
That is nice to hear.
No, like in the sense like we're just so different, like, but we do also mesh well together, I guess. But
Yeah.
you know,
You guess?
differences- Yes.
You guessed and you rolled your eyes.
Yo, and also the fact like,
Have you never seen a puzzle? Or like, have you heard of a puzzle before?
bitch, I like puzzles.
Yeah, you do like puzzles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you do normal puzzles? Or do you do
Yes.
like special edition puzzles where all the
Special-
pieces are the same?
What the fuck?
Right? I didn't think so either.
I don't
So
think it's a
I
thing,
feel
but-
like it's like a natural thing for things that are different to work
Is
so
that
good
a
together.
famous quote or something?
Yes. It is, now that we talk Now that you bring it up, I can't believe you even asked for that. I've been dying to talk about the fact that I'm in college.
Oh my gosh, what classes are you taking?
Girl, my options are limitless.
Really?
Really. And it's free. I
Oh
can
my-
put everyone on.
Spill it.
YouTube University.
Google University is also really good.
Okay, but on a real note, I cannot wait for our tattoo artist to get here.
Dude, same. I literally just been fiending. Like, you know, like after you get a tattoo, like
I
you're just
have been
fiending to
fiending
get one
too.
after again. So I'm
I've
just
been
waiting for
Yeah.
him.
I'm waiting too. What area do you think you're gonna get?
I think I'm definitely gonna keep working on my sleeve. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like once I start something, I gotta finish it now.
I agree.
Because, like, if I start somewhere, like, I feel like I'm gonna get stressed out.
I agree. I'm gonna finish my arm too.
Period. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too.
And speaking of our tattoos, I was, like, thinking about animals for a second, to be honest. And I was, like, thinking, what if animals could talk?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
honestly, I wonder if it would be, like, a good or bad thing, but I think it would be both.
I've thought about this question before, and it stresses me out so bad to think about this question because I just cannot decide, like, how I would feel honestly. Like, can you imagine? The hottest day. You walk out to your car. You get in the car. You not only get stung by a hornet or a bee or some type of thing with a stinger, you also get cussed the fuck out by them. Can you imagine that shit?
I can't even, like, that shit honestly sounds so scary to me.
Yeah, because what are your options? Like, do you just apologize? I think I would apologize because
Imagine
I would be afraid to kill it.
imagine watching someone apologize to a bug.
Yeah, but it would be natural.
I know, but it's just, like, funny. Like, imagine that
I think
shit.
I would just have to apologize to Barry and be like, Barry, I'm sorry.
I'm so
Please
sorry,
forgive me.
man. Yeah, brother. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
brother.
like, things that just, you know, aren't real in this world, I guess. But I also believe it's definitely real. Yeah. But, if you could pick a superpower, what would you pick?
The superpower of being able to, like, snap my fingers and have anything. Not, like, anything happen. Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, snap and, like, kill people. But, like, any materialistic thing or anything I wanted, I could just snap and think about it and it would, like, appear. And it would be mine. And it'd be real. And I could keep it and everything.
Period.
I
That's
think
a
that
good
would be
superpower.
mine. Yeah.
That would be a really good one.
Yeah. What do you think yours would be?
Mine, I think, honestly, kind of, like, look into the future a little bit. But, like, not far. But, like, when I have a super big thing about to happen, I actually kind of get a glimpse of it. And then I see if it's, like, going to be good or bad.
Yeah.
But, like, I
That
can't
would
do
be
anything
cool too.
about it
Yeah.
because I'm already going to be in the mix of it.
Yeah.
But I know what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah, no, that is.
I feel like that would be, like, cool as fuck.
That would be cool.
Because then it's like, I could never lose.
When I was younger, my mom, my grandma, and I were floating the river here in town. Like the small little Chena River, right?
Yeah.
And we each had a kayak. We had tied our kayaks together so that we could just, like, lay there and kind of float. Like it was, like, a giant floaty. And whatever, we're, like, laid back. I'm in the middle kayak. And you hear this clapping sound. But, like, we're all, like, laid back with our glasses on, you know, or our sunglasses on. You hear this. I kid you not, girl. The next thing I hear after the clapping is my mom going, "Oh my God, Mom, don't look. Like, yelling at my
Clapping
grandma, like, not to sit up, right? Yeah, that's what I would assume, right? That's what I assume too.
It's
right?
not.
No, girl. Just
What
wait.
Oh my God.
Listen, I take my glasses off. You know, I sit up, you know,
Nosy.
to peep what
Nosy.
this is. Of course. I have to know the tea, always.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why there's this man posted up on the bank by himself. Like, there's no other partner around.
Mm-hmm.
Just him. Laid up on the sand. Legs up in the air. Like a V position. Yeah. Like YMCA dance with your legs. But just the Y.
Just the Y.
Yeah. And he is just slapping, clapping, flapping, whatever you call it.
Joe.
His meat back and forth, left, right, right,
Oh my
left,
God.
right, just like this. And yeah, it was a sight for sure. Whatever. I was like grossed out. I was gagged, and I laid back down immediately with my glasses on.
Got me up so hard. Yo! No, me too.
Got me off so hard. No, not Caitlin's bringing up her Viking friend again. You've been so
My
guarded like
Viking
this.
friend. Yeah. Little do y'all know. Yo, but actually, I wasn't thinking about Sogard. I was actually thinking about I learned so many new things, and I never knew this would be something that like is a thing. But you can get in trouble for being like indecent in public.
Really?
Like you can get charged with like public indecency.
Oh my gosh. I mean, makes sense. Like, makes
Yeah,
sense
but
that
like
it's like
you
a
know, just
crime
like
to like
mooning
just show your
someone.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like mooning someone, you go to crime?
I don't know,
mean,
actually.
You go to crime.
Go to crime. Yeah.
Anyway, who gets in trouble with this?
Hmm?
Like who? Did you say? Like who?
Like just
did
people
this?
get in
Oh,
trouble
just
for
like
it.
anyone can do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like people just get in trouble for it. Like if you're just like weird as fuck and you just out here like slapping meat like that, like that
Oh, yeah,
person
makes
could have gotten in
sense.
trouble.
Are you people?
No, are you?
You're not people? Girl, I'm not people. I'm her.
So you be out there like
Girl, no. I'm not people. I'm not people. I'm her.
just for clarification.
Oh. Dude, did you know Dior has the perfect amount of nipples?
Nipples?
Nipples. Like, you know how she's perfect in every way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that down to the nips.
But how do you know what the perfect amount of nipples on a dog is?
Well, I'm not sure about every dog. I just know that she is perfect because when she was younger, I remember thinking, like, when she was, like, laying on her back one time,
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, girl, you got a lot of nips.
Oh my god.
And so then I Googled it, like, how many nipples is an American bully supposed to have? In between 8 and 10.
So she's right in the middle perfectly.
You know how many she has?
How much?
9.
9?
She is right in the middle perfectly.
Oh my god. But I mean, she is perfect.
Yeah.
She's.
I was not even surprised when I read it on Google because really, Google was just. Oops, my bad. I knocked something over. Really, Google just confirmed everything that I already knew.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Because we
Google
already know
is
she's
kind
perfect.
of just like a fact checker.
So, like, actually, I was just thinking, like, you know, schooling, blah, 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 blah. Do you ever think deeply, like, how bodies were made?
I don't know if I ever think deeply.
Like, I mean, like, just really get deep into something, like, honestly, like, I just sit here
But
and
about
think, like,
bodies,
we're literally, like, how
like
are
how
we made?
like how a mom like makes
Yeah,
a kid.
like, that's fucking crazy to me, to be honest.
I don't know if I ever think about that. To be honest, do you?
Yeah, I
you
think-
clearly do.
Yeah, it's just, like, weird to me, like,
Yeah.
how things like that are so, like, dense with so many different things and we don't even know.
Yeah, dude, my mind can't comprehend for real.
I'm not comprehending either, so it's okay.
What do you think is something that you can't live without? Like, do you ever think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, of course can't live without my family and friends.
Yeah.
Duh. Right?
I think that's
What do you
a
think?
reasonable
What do
answer.
you, like, what can't you live without?
Girl, I can't live without my KKW contour. I've never self-tanned. Have you self-tanned?
No, I have not,
Me
actually.
neither.
But,
One time, I go tanning, right? And I get in the bed, and I usually tan for like 9 to like 12 minutes.
Mhm.
Anywhere in between that range. I've never tanned for less than 9 minutes because I'm not about to waste my own time. Get in the bed. Why? Like, the bed had just turned on. Tell me why 20 seconds go by. Right? And I'm like getting uncomfortable, like moving around, like, what the fuck? A minute goes by, and I'm like burning, bro. It literally feels like
hot as fuck.
not like beyond hot as fuck. Not even that. Like, it felt like I had already burnt so bad, and I was like trying to go in the sun the day after I burnt so bad. Like it was like itching, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I have not even been in this bed like a minute, right? So I get out of the bed for a second just to like look in the mirror to see if I'm like tripping or what. And you know, like when you stand out of the bed, but the bed is on. It's kind of like red light-y, blue light-y. I don't know, it's all weird looking. And I touched my skin. Bro, I could see my fingerprints so bad. And so I'm like, no fucking way did I burn like this. And anyway, I'm not about to get back in bed, so I'm like, okay, damn, I burned myself, whatever. I guess I didn't know. I go home, I, like, take pictures of, like, my booty cheeks, my burnt-ass, like, booty cheeks, right? And my back, like, everything, because I'm, like, bright red, like, burnt, like, worse than I've ever seen, like, and I send them to my friend, right? And she's like, what the fuck, that's crazy. And I'm just in so much pain, it's itching, and I'm like, ain't no way. So I get in the shower, right, like, cold shower, and it feels so good, I get out the shower, it's gone. And so then I'm thinking, like, oh, it was a rash, because what the fuck? Or I didn't even think of that. Like, I had called my friend that I sent the pictures to, and I'm like, what the fuck, it's gone. Like, I swear to God, like, FaceTime me. And so then we FaceTime, and I'm showing her, like, how I'm not burnt. Like, what the fuck? And so she gives me the idea that I had a rash, and, like, the bed wasn't clean. That's what she said. She said, dude, you must have had a rash to what the person before you was, like, the lotion that they were wearing.
Yuck.
Right? And so then we, like, anyway, do some digging, find out that the person that had tanned before me in the tanning bed was wearing, like, I forget what they're called, but they're, a tingler lotion, like an extreme tingler, and so that's what I was having a rash to.
What kind of fucking freaky shit is that?
It does sound
This
so
bitch,
freaky.
like, wants to be some tingly?
I don't know, that shit was awful, bro. It
Who
felt
the fuck
like
would
my
choose
skin
to feel
was
like that?
trying to, like, come off my body. It was awful.
Man, she was really trying to feel something. Maybe she needs a tattoo.
She does need a fucking tattoo.
She needs to feel something. Not by
Wait,
tingling.
who? Oh, yeah, the person that came before me.
Speaking of violating, you know how, like, just recently I had my first time tanning?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know about you, but, like, it feels so violating getting, like, butt-ass naked, and then getting in some little plastic glass-ass thing. Like, I felt so exposed. And I was just like, if someone walks in, like, do I keep this down, or do I, like...
You're just gonna walk in. Did you lock the door?
I did, but it's just, like, imagine, like, it's just, like, hello? Like, out of
No,
the
I can
bed.
understand how, like, your first time it would be weird.
Back to your goggles. Speaking of glasses...
My goggles.
When we were talking about the
goggles?
tanning bed
Yeah.
goggles. Speaking of glasses...
Yo, this is about to go.
The, like, probably the only time you're gonna see Kams without, like, without glasses. Because
not gonna lie.
actually blind as fuck.
Yeah.
And she's getting glasses.
Yeah, they should be here tomorrow, actually, but tomorrow's a holiday, so I will be able to pick them up on Tuesday.
Yeah. So next time you see her, she's gonna be some 4 eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to see you guys too.
And your glasses 8. So they're gonna be so fucking cute.
I just be eating everything up, girl. I'm sure.
You do.
That girl.
Yep. Her.
That girl. Was it yesterday that we were at Ulta? Right before opening?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh my gosh. I had never done that before. Like, be at a store before opening.
Yeah. Like, sitting there like...
Yeah. Like, prepped and
hello.
ready. Ulta especially, like, is it really that necessary? Every time I go in Ulta, you know what I think about?
What?
When I was in high school, it was like prom or ball or something like that, like some sort of dance, you know? And I didn't have any more of my eyebrow crayon. I get in my car, whatever, go to Ulta. I go straight to the Anastasia
yeah
section, grab my little eyebrow crayon, go straight to checkout, right? Like, I'm on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like, walking up to checkout, and this big bitch, bro, stands up from behind the counter. Like, I swear, I don't know if it was because I was, like, younger. Like, I was probably, like, 16 when this happened. But,
So you look baby.
yeah, but it just felt like this huge, scary person, like, got up and, like, they were so aggressive. They were like, take that shit out of your public pockets, like, screaming. Before I call the cops, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I think I was just so caught off guard that it was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, before I could even, like, respond, because I was thinking, the fuck? Like, I don't even have pockets. I was wearing, like, spandex, like, little spandex shorts, like, a little t-shirt, and eyebrow crayon in one hand, lip nothing, fucking debit card in the left hand, right? Like, I probably, and car keys. That's what I had, because I left everything else in the car. Like, my phone, everything. And so I'm thinking, like, what fucking pockets, girl? Mm-hmm. But before I can even, like, speak, like, I was probably just jaw on the floor. I don't even know. This other person that I didn't even know was behind me is like, I don't have nothing in my pockets. And so then I'm like, oh shit. Like, I look behind me and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't steal anything and put anything in my pockets. And thank God that he's talking to them back there. The security person is like, I saw you put it in your pockets. Like, I saw you put it in your pockets. Just take it out right now. Or, like, I'm calling the cops whenever you're getting arrested. Like, he's just yelling at this other person. And so I look back again to see the other person's response. And they just walk up to the counter, take all this shit out their pants. It wasn't, and so, like, not even lying, bro. Like, in that person's defense, he didn't pull shit out his pockets. Everything was just in his pants. And so I'm just, like, watching this happen. Like, I still have not said or moved. I haven't said or moved at all. Looking left to right, watching this happen. After, like, everything's out of his pants, the person is, both of you, get out. What did you say fuck me for? Literally, what did you say fuck me for?
Fuck me for.
I'm like, no! 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 I need this eyebrow crayon. Like, you do not understand. You do not understand. And she's like, I don't even know. I don't care. I don't care. Both of you out. No, like, what the fuck?
What did you say fuck me for?
No, on everything I love. And I'm just like, what? Like, I'm not even correlated with that. Like, what the fuck? I have my money right here. Right here. Can I just buy this and leave? And so then they let me. And so, yeah, I went to prom with eyebrows.
Yeah, moral of the story. Do anything for that.
Have you ever stolen anything? Because don't steal from Ulta.
They be on my ass.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. That was something.
Empty your pockets.
It was, like, way more aggressive than that. And, like, popping up from behind the counter was, like, what are you doing? Yeah.
But I haven't, like, stolen anything, like, from, like, a store or business or anything like that. But when I was younger, I would go visit my mom and, like, stay with her in her little, like, village.
Mm.
And when I was, like, 6 or 7, or 8 maybe, like 6 to 8, somewhere in there, I was, like, my first time going in a long time. So I was seeing all my cousins. They wanted to steal a cigarette from my auntie.
Oh my gosh.
And we're literally, like, they're all like, no, you do it, like, all around. And I'm just, like, sitting there, like, hi. And, like, I'm just, like, sitting there looking so innocent. And they all literally, like, slowly turn and look at me. And they're like, what the fuck are we doing it for? Why isn't she doing it? Mom would never guess her. And so I was like, what am I doing? Did not know what I was signing up for. I thought I was, like, just playing this cute little prank. No. Not only I stole it from my auntie, we went and smoked it.
Oh my god.
And mind you, again, I was like 6 to 8 years old. And I was like, I just wanted to steal it. I don't want to smoke it.
Oh
Nastiest shit ever. I literally, like, coughed up like I was, like, 80 years deep into cigarettes. Like, it was so bad. And then when my auntie confronted us, they were like, who did it? Because I know fucking Katelyn didn't do it. And I'm just like, that's right.
Oh my gosh. That, I didn't steal cigarettes, but that made me think of, I was at my grandma's house. I was little, and I was obsessed with Cheetos. And I was, like, eating Cheetos, and she told me that I couldn't have any more, like, before dinner. And so I'm like, okay, whatever, I put them back, and then, like, I'm hanging out, whatever, she says I can have one more Cheeto, because I'm, like, begging, I'm sure I was begging. And I went over to the cabinet, but she couldn't see the cabinet, like, once I opened it, because the door blocked it. And I stole way more than one Cheeto. I remember opening the cabinet and just, like, putting so many Cheetos in my mouth. And then, like, being like, just, like, big bag shit.
Gobbling that shit up.
Yeah, I just gobbled up the Cheetos real fast. And then I shut the cabinet. And but I shut the cabinet with only one Cheeto. It's still in my hand. Like, I hadn't just, like, gobbled so much. And she told me that she was so proud of me. Like, when I went back to the living room, that I only took one Cheeto. And I just, like, still ate the Cheeto. Like, didn't even say anything. But, like, recently, I think it was probably last year, I apologized. And, like, confessed to my grandma about it.
Oh my god.
And she didn't even remember. But she thought it was so cute that I apologized.
That's
and
so
told her
funny.
the truth. I was like, yeah, one time, Grandma, at your house, you told me that I could have one more Cheeto. And I lied. And I ate a bunch of them. And then you told me, yeah, I told her the whole story.
I can't wait.
And she forgave me.
Do you ever think about the fact, like, I don't know about you, and, like, I feel like you're really open with your parents, but, like, my dad was super strict. So, like, I can't wait till I'm old enough, out of the house, like, I'm old and he's, like, older. And I could tell him all the crazy shit that I did. Like, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Because right now, too fresh.
Yeah. No, my parents are the best ever. I love them so much.
Yeah. Love my dad, but...
You guys want to know something so hilarious? When we were setting up our, like, social media for this podcast, we had our, like, pages and stuff for everything about, like, a week prior before we even started filming. And, like, before we even started filming this episode. And last night, I, like, we're looking at shit on Caitlin's iPad, right? Like, in between the middle of us. And I'm, like, reading the title over and over and over again. And I'm like, something just, like, looks off to me, dude. Like, we're on our YouTube account. Why has our YouTube page been advertised as I forgot my name for a second. Kams and Katelyn Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Oh wait, I said the wrong thing. No, my bad.
Yeah,
It said Kams and Katelyn Unfiltered. Like,
to my defense. I have no defense. But actually, wait, I do.
Do you remember when I put Draco outside the other day? And
oh my gosh,
then I shut the door,
Yes,
I
tell
shut
them
the
about
door
this.
trying to get Dior to go outside. And while I was trying to do that, Draco, like, barks. And Draco's not a barker. Like, he's just had his first birthday. He's a baby. And so that, like, caught me so off guard, right? And so I go and I reopen the door. Tell me why there's two big-ass moose. Right? Right outside the fence. And so I'm like, stomach fell out my ass. I did not even know what to do. I was like,
Literally, though.
like, just frozen. And so I leap over the couch to Katelyn, not even throw her, like,
Literally,
set in hand.
lollipop sticky as fuck.
It was a baby bottle pop.
In hand, in palm.
Yeah, because Katelyn was a lot closer than wherever I left my baby bottle pop lid.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't even know. I wasn't thinking straight. I was in shock. There was two meese.
Mooses?
There was two mooses
Mooses?
outside. Yeah, there was two moose
Mooses.
outside. It's just moose, I think.
I know.
Oh. You were, like, giving me your, like, serious eyebrows. So I'm like, damn, for real? Oh, yeah, so I could go save Draco from the mooses.
And by the time I get back to the door, she's like, hands out, like, Draco, come on, la 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 la. Like, you were like, and like, as soon as you came through the door, you like slammed and you're like, like breathing really hard, like you just like ran a marathon.
I was just so stressed. It felt like I had just ran a marathon.
Those little poor kids.
Those little poor kids.
Poor little kids.
Not the little poor kids.
Yo, chill. Is it
You mean
dyslexia?
the poor little kids?
Is that dyslexia?
No, dyslexia is if you're reading something. You're just speaking. No.
I
said you're speaking. So you can't. I think dyslexic is when you're reading.
Well, fuck.
I'm not sure. I think. But it's
is
really funny. She meant to say the poor little kids.
I know, but earlier,
Not the
what
little
the hell did I
portions.
say? Oh, yeah, my Sogard. Call me out.
No,
Call me
but
off
it's
so guard.
funny. My volleyball coach, though, he was just like my bestie for real, because one time on my way to volleyball practice, I wasn't paying attention and I drove my car off a Pacini Ridge, like dead ass off a cliff, like so fast. I don't even know how I did it. Like, still to this day, I do not even know. I just instead of like turning where the road was supposed to turn,
You just kept going
was
straight?
like, I'll go straight today. Yep.
Yo. Like,
I guess,
just
like, I
flew?
don't even know, yeah. I just was like, weep. And, like, my point of view, for real, I just remember, like, it was, like, bumpy all of a sudden. I'm like, what? I look up. I'm, like, in the jungle. I'm like, what the fuck? And so then I press the brake. I don't even know if I pressed the brake or just took my foot off the gas. But I did something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I got, like, while that was happening, my arm got, like, hit with something, and I was like, ow. And I look over, and I'm like, I'm really in the fucking jungle. Because I'm, like, clearly in shock, like, not processing what's happening.
Yo.
I'm not really in the jungle. Like, I'm on Chino Ridge.
I could never.
And I, my arm got, like, whipped with, like, a little tree branch. That's what had hit my arm through the window. But, yeah. But my mom and dad were out of town. And, so my volleyball coach, I had called him, and I was like, I just drove my car off a cliff. I'm not going to be at practice. Like, I don't know what to do. And he knew that my parents were out of town, and so he came and helped me get my car towed and stuff. He's a real one for that.
Period. We love Coach.
We love
for that.
Coach. Slay.
But, like, when you opened your truck door, like...
I literally fell.
How far?
Well, I got stuck in the tree. I don't know. Like, right to, like, here. And when I got out of the car, because I had opened the door, and I'm like, what the fuck? And there was this guy all of a sudden, like, right there at the top of the road. And he's like, what are you doing? And I look up at him. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, do you know what I'm doing? Like, do you know what happened? Like, I literally have no idea. And he's like,
Oh my god.
I just, like, saw you drive off the road. And I'm like, did I? Like, just drive off the road? Like, I was in so, like, shock.
Like, shock.
Like, yeah, I had no idea. But he helped me get back up. He told me that he would bring me home. This random guy that, he said he would drive me back up off my house. And my coach is like, well, if you do that, take a picture of him right now. Like, before you get in the car, take a picture of him. Take a picture of his license. Take a picture of his, like, license plate. And, like, send it to me right now. Like, before you get in the car with this man. I'm like, okay. Click. Can I have a picture of your license? Click. I'm, like, taking a picture of all this guy's information to send to my coach so that he can give me a ride home. Whenever I do that, yeah, and then I go home and I wait for my coach to come get me. And he came and got me and we went back down to my car. And he helped me get it towed.
The things your truck has been through.
She's a rider.
She's a ride or die. For real.
A rider.
Does Jesus take the wheel, please?
Jesus, take the wheel. Big summer blowout.
You with the testosterone.
When Reese and I were younger, and the first night we moved into my parents' house, where they live now, I had to see the new house, so we, like, ran to go explore. And whatever, we come back upstairs eventually, and there's just, like, smoke everywhere on the main floor, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, hella confused. Tell me why Reese had put his mac and cheese in the microwave, like a little Kraft mac and cheese cup, with no water. No fucking water, bro.
Fire.
Yeah, everywhere. Like, it had burnt down to, like, a little tiny black, like, Frisbee disc.
What
Anyway,
the
my
fuck?
mom, being the iconic queen she is, years later at graduation, brings Reese, like, Kraft mac and cheese with the add water part highlighted around it.
Yo, that's actually
It was
funny.
so funny and so iconic. She is just that
She
girl.
is iconic as fuck.
That girl.
That
I've
girl
been on
over
that.
here.
I've been telling y'all.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
I've been telling y'all. Not even gonna lie, I am so proud of us for getting the first episode done, and I am exhausted. Cut season 9
Cut season 9 boo boo.
We will see you guys in 2 Wednesdays. Let us know what
How
you
you're
think.
feeling. Let us
Yeah.
know what you think. We're so excited about this episode. Like, you guys have no idea. This is, like, a big dream come true for us. Like, this is gonna be the start of it all. Just
Yeah.
watch and wait.
Yeah.
And we love you
You
guys.
don't even have to wait. It's gonna happen quick.
It is.
You guys are lucky to be the first people, really.
Yeah.
The
really.
first viewers.
Yeah. Got major love. And we will
Yes.
see you in the next episode. Bye.